Should be there. Hello everyone. How are we doing this weekend? We all right? It's good to be live on Facebook, as we have been the last few weekends. I've been looking forward to this one, and it's yeah, we're doing a bit of a special edition for this one. It is festival season, and it would have been the Isle of Wight Festival this weekend. So yes, I know we're all missing it. So we're going to try play a few tunes from bands over the years that would have played it, and yeah, let us know if you were going, who you were looking forward to seeing this year, and if you got next year planned. I see they've already announced some headliners and stuff. So right, I'm going to do the thing where I get I can see your comments. So yeah, let's have a bit of intro party music. Let's set the scene. We're having it today. Live stream 10. There we go. That's so weird. I can see myself back in time, picking up this iPad. Time machine. We've done it. We've invented time travel. Right, here we go. Who's with us today then? We have Mike Marden. Hello. Lisa Marie Singer. How you doing? Hello, Hannah Victoria Kenyon. You all right? Lisa Bellamy Smith. Shazza Hill, are you watching? Really? Zoe Watton, Terry Ward, good to see you. Good to see you, Zoe. Ah, yes, just thank you so much for joining us. So, yes, we want to know if any of you were going over to the island this weekend, who you were looking forward to, and also I'm just chucking in there any particularly funny or just nice festival memories. I know a lot of festivals you don't end up remembering a lot for various reasons, as me and Ryan know quite well. But yeah, any nice festival moments, and I'm going to do my best to keep up with the comments.
I got all the headliners written out. Ever.
Ryan's done his own work.
So I'm going to try and make my way through these, but if anyone has got any favourite art, Isle of Wight sets, artist bands that they remember, doesn't have to be headliners, but anything that crops up, let us know, and if we can do it, we will.
We will do our best to relive those days. Right, so what year are we kicking off with then, Ryan?
First year was 1968, I looked it up. Jefferson Airplane headlined, and I don't know any of their songs. Don't you want to? Yeah, you just get my dodgy karaoke version of it. And only 10,000 people went, apparently, so I'm going to bypass 1968 and start in 1969, I think, when The Who headlined.
Ah!
And we know loads of Who.
I know that band. They're one of my bestest faves.
Did you enjoy playing The Who?
Oh, my God. I do.
Caught you off guard, haven't I?
Perfect comedy timing there.
There you go. It's all about the delivery, isn't it?
Yeah, drummers on it. Cool. So let's play one by The Who. And I've got to say that The Who at the Isle of Wight, I've got it on DVD, and I don't know how many times we've stayed up into the wee hours of the morning drinking a few too many whiskies.
Might even do it later, why not? Probably be on.
Yeah, and just going. That year they got to have been the best live band. That era, they were just untouchable. Just the four of them are just absolute machines. Go on, let's do it. We'll do our best to keep up with them. Oh, that's a lively start. That's how to kick things off, isn't it?
I smell feet.
I smell. Oh. Yes, what a whopping band indeed. That's bloody good fun. And I recommend watching that performance. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. And yeah, or just get yourself a DVD. Treat yourself. Watch it whenever you want. Ryan Hill's watching OMG.
Damn, what a shit I am. Look at this.
Right. We very kindly ask, if you don't mind, there's a share button in the corner somewhere, and if you don't mind giving us a share, it just helps us reach as many people as possible, because we're all about the party in here. The more the merrier.
Facebook's trying to make us pay.
Right, I'm going to have a look at who's with us, see what's going down. Right. Hannah Kenyon went to Isle of Wight 2008 when the Police headlined. They were incredible. I was there. Ryan was there as well. We were there with you. We were very wobbly. It was
very wobbly. It was just after the music played. So we ran from the big top, if I remember rightly, fell over.
If you've not heard of the band, they're just called The Music. They're an incredible dance rock band, and we absolutely love them. And we were like, no, we're not missing their set. We're just going to have to be really quick making it to the Police. And I had a stitch or whatever was left in my cup with the beer.
What's this? Oh, the music. It's the people. I don't know it, but yeah, something like that. That's the real thing.
Yeah. Treat yourself to the music. We're all here. Who else is with us? Amanda Ward, how you doing? And you've said hello to Shazza and John. And I'm just going to pass it on. Hello, Shazza and John. Hello, Pip. Year of your birth. There you go. Great things were happening that year. Chris Lee, we've just been watching your live stream. Absolutely banging tunes, man. You met the charlatans on the ferry on the way home. Unsurprisingly, their bouncers soon moved me away. Were you trying to grope them again, Chris? We all know about that.
Wandering.
Yeah, but absolutely phenomenal band, and they're lovely people as well. Well, the drummer for the Verve, who plays for him now, Pete Salisbury. He's a lovely guy and a phenomenal drummer. Matt Hennessy has said any Hendrix.
Well, Hendrix actually was the next headliner on the list. I think 1970. I think 1970 is still the record attendance for a festival. Apparently, about 600,000-700,000. So, you can't tell. I've been on Wikipedia.
I think it was £1 to get in, wasn't it? And then loads of people were like, "We're not paying. We're just tear the fence down." And most of the Isle of Wight and the UK, I think, went. But in answer to your question, I think we're going to play some Hendrix, but it's not written by him. It's made famous
by him. But then Bob Dylan also headlined this year, or maybe it was the year before. So it's two birds, one song.
Bob Dylan, Jimi Hendrix. This must mean All Along the Watchtower. Let's have a crack at it. 1, 2, 3. personally, they liked it, and then they've packed it in. Let me give that a go. Weird. Well, they liked it. Right, there you go, Matt. Cheers for the Hendrix Cell, neatly tied in there. Let's go back.
I think the festival stopped 32 years. Who wanted Charlatans? Because they were the first band to headline it in 2002, I think. Next.
That was Mr. Chrisley.
There you go. So I never knew.
Right, so I'm just going to have a look down what's going on. So, hello Nina, how you doing? Good to see you. Julia Flynn, good to see you. It must be Saturday. Hello everyone, it's good to see you. And while I'm here, can I just have a big shout to everyone that's been like regulars joining us in the back room. It feels like we've got a bit of a gang going on now. It's like a club. It's like a social club, isn't it? It's like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, you're here again. Everyone's got their own seats. Right, but yeah, thank you. Phil Edinburgh, the Prodigy, Isle of Wight. Not sure what year, but I was there on the riverbank for the free Isle of Wight. Oh, man, yes. I saw them at the Isle of Wight, and it was chucking it down with rain.
Yeah, that was the first year we were lucky enough to play it, I think.
Oh, yeah, it was all right. It's like, do you want to play the Isle of Wight?
Yeah, why not? Which did us a favour, because we were in the tent, and everyone flocked in. Went it during Black Keys? I think it was that year.
Yes. Yeah, we was on the Jack Daniels stage with Cassassin Street, and it literally started raining as we were about to play, so we played to a full tent. That was such a banging gig. Then we've got the stuff back, and watched the Prodigy, and it was banging.
Good.
Was anyone there with us? Comment in. Right, let's do it. Who are we on now?
Charlatans, and technically we're in 2002 now.
We're in 2002. This was when it first come back, and that was all exciting. This was for you, Chris.
I just realised I don't really do this, but oh well, we're there now, aren't we?
We've usually got, when we play this in Mad for It, we've usually got 6 people playing this song. So
it's a bit like Hush.
So usually it's supposed to be down to the fabulous Mike Greenhouse laying down this funky rhythm, but Ryan's going to try to do that and sing it. We'll see how it goes.
One I
you. Right. While we're here, we also like to find out what's everyone drinking tonight. Because, you know, we're at the pub, we can't see our drinks, and we always like inspiration for the next one. So let's get...
Last orders at the bar, please!
Oh, it's not last orders, don't worry.
First orders. Quite the first orders.
Evening, what can I get you?
Yeah, can I have 2 pints of lager, please, and a packet of dry roasted peanuts?
What are we all drinking tonight?
Cheers.
Yeah, what are we drinking? Right, I'm going back on Facebook. What we got? Me Facebook's just having a bit of a squint. Come back. I want to see what you're up to. Who have we got next? What year is that off? So that was 2002?
Yeah, 2002.
So what happened in 2003?
2003 is that. We got Saturday and Sunday in 2003. And the sangria, Chris, Jesus. Getting all summery, I like it.
Very nice. Right, I will get this back.
Mandy Kenyon on the white wine and spritzer. Less spritzer, more white wine, I'd say. It'd be
I don't understand the word spritzer. What is it? Like an Olympic sport? Not sure.
Matt Hennessy, can of Coke, I'm underage. Not
Fair play.
Not in your own household, I think. I think you can be 14. Like there used to be. Check the laws.
That's
Never
just
go with Mum and
caused.
Dad.
That's caused all kinds of controversy right there. Right, here we go. Auto lock. Yeah, I don't want auto lock. Here we go. Right, I'm back in the game. So, what are we going to play next then? What have we got a choice of?
2003, there were 2 headliners, Paul Weller, Bryan Adams. Paul Weller we can obviously do. Bryan Adams, maybe. That noise, I mean, it'll probably go wrong, or we could just do both.
Shall we give it a go?
Yeah, let's do both. Let's do both.
What do we start with? Should we start with Weller?
Yeah, let's definitely do that. Should we do chilled Weller one for a change?
Yeah, go on.
Spring, why not?
Pebbles on the beach, kicked around in space by feet. Yeah, that broken stone would shine to such a cost. Pebbles on the beach, just so shore heaven pit. Yeah, like moving stone, rock shine to the road. Lion walk on the stove, we're trying to the road. Lion walk on the stove, we're trying to the road. Shine to the road, we're trying to the road. Lion walk on the stove. Where's the audience? Quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, there's something odd going on, but I think I've got one idea how I can try and do it. Give me 2 seconds. Right. I think I've done it.
Test it out for the delayed reaction.
Right, here we go. Clap if I fix the issue. Nathan did it. They're back. Right. Yes, Paul Weller, bloody lovely. Actually, I've got to push out. I loved it when the Isle of Wight, when it restarted. It was really about like the legendary acts, wasn't it? And yeah, especially that Sunday slot. They always had like someone that just had years and years of touring and writing experience, and it was just absolute sort of. It was perfect for the Sunday vibes, and I think they always got a good balance of having like the sort of the newer acts on like the Friday, and it slowly finished on the sort of Legends act. It was always really cool. Yeah. Oh, right. Quick, what we got? Zoe Watt and the Apple Sours and Bloody Marys. Yes. Yes, Zoe.
That's a combo, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm all for that. Phil on the Green King IPA. And
Like an IPA.
yeah. And Mariette on the Captain Morgan's and Coke. And yes, all good. And I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Cheers for joining us.
Right, let's have a go then. Brian Adams would have been doing the Sunday back in 2003. Christ, a while ago now, isn't it?
Take you there for the medium of music and
I think we
Facebook.
should give Tom Goebel a mention for this one because he normally steps up to the mark and does it.
Tom Goebel, wherever you are right now, we wish you were here to play this song for us.
I really, really do.
Because you do a banging version of it, and it's always really fun to play with you.
Got my first new 6 train, ran up to 5 and 9, laid it to my finger, was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a man and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Judy got married, should've known, never keep quiet. Oh, and look back now. The summer seemed to last forever. Oh, yeah, I had the choice. Yeah, I don't wanna leave it. Those were the best days of my life.
I hope you're all singing along at home with us. Top of your voices, come on.
Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spend most of your night down and the driving. That's what I bet you do. Steady in your mother's coat. You told me that you wait forever. And when I held my head, I knew that it
Global has just joined us.
Oh, Tom, I need your help, mate.
He's just said something really nice about you as well. You missed it. Tom, you're late. Where? Come in. You already wrote needs more guitar solo. You should have come in. You should have picked up a telly and joined in. No, we were just saying we were very much missing you for that song. But yeah, cheers for joining us.
It doesn't feel right unless I've got an iPad being thrown at my head during the guitar solo in that song. It's just not right.
Hey, I hope you're good, man. I hope you're cool. And oh yeah, we might have a little honky surprise coming up at some point.
Honky surprise sounds really ropey.
That sounds really ropey. But
we got a little gropey treat for you.
Yeah. But yeah, keep your eye. If you haven't already, give the Honky Tonk Party Band a like on Facebook. They're just an amazing country music band, and if you've ever been to one of their gigs, it's just great fun. It goes rather well with alcohol. But
we'll send you a PayPal link for that plug, Tom. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Cheers for that. Right. Shirley Cottis. I believe Paul McCartney was there once. So can we have one of the Beatles? Was he?
Consult the manual.
Consult the manual, Shirley.
He was in 2010, so we've got about 7 years to go.
We've got about 7 years. We will get to it.
Time for a cup of tea.
Speaking of tea, Roy, do you mind passing us a Amstel if there's one? That would be bloody splendid of yours. Thank you very much. So we've just done that year. Oh, I've got to give it a rise, right? To be fair, of not playing that before. Yeah, that was good. Well done. I would hate to think what it would sound like if I tried to sing that and play guitar for the first time. Luckily, we won't have to find out.
2003, I think it's the Bowie year.
Oh, yes.
2004. Yeah, 2004. Bowie, Stereophonics, and The Who we got.
What a lineup. If you... I think that was just the year before. I wasn't quite old enough to go to festivals yet, and I do remember seeing it and just being like.
We saw Bowie that year as well, I think, didn't we? The year before Christmas. He was bloody good.
So yeah, well we've got a plethora of choice there. Cool. Yes, right. So this is. Imagine, yeah, you're at a festival and David Bowie is on the lineup. That's just a bit good, isn't it?
From Japan, to Nicholas Snyder. at the time, shoving us. We were Buddha. Critics was just Grish. She was a Nash with a God-given ass. He took it all too far before he played guitar. Making hamburger table. She gets stuck to the door and high. Like some local beside to get pissed about the band and how he crushes sweet head. Whoa! Oh yeah! Now sing and play guitar.
Mr. David Bowie. So whenever I do see something on being shared by Bowie, I'll always like to comment it's pronounced Bowie, just so the person that reads it will read it however they want, and they'll either agree with you and go, "Oh yeah, it is," or "No, it's not," and yeah, being easily impressed. It's a hobby. Yeah, go on, let's go. Are we going to do one from the same year, or are we going to... No, we've done The Who. Are we going to do Stereophonics?
No, we'll do that later. I'm sure they played it again, but I know Mike Kill My Voice will do that in a bit.
Yes.
And we can't do all the headlines from every year because that will just...
We'll be, yes. Right, we're going to move on, especially I think we played Stereophonics last week, so we'll keep that in the maybe pile. So that was 2004, 2005. Now this is the very special year because not only is this the first year that I went, it was my very first festival, and I have very fond memories of finishing my last GCSE. I'm pretty sure it was English as well, which I hated, and that feeling of finishing that exam and knowing that not only had school finished, but I was also going to a festival with all my friends, and it was just great. The weather was awesome, and yeah, I do vividly remember just getting on the boat and turning up, and you've got all the signs with like famous songs on, like Teenage Wasteland and you know, Get Experience, and just be like, oh my God. And literally, yeah, we got there. There was a bit delay getting there for some reason. And I remember turning up just as like Supergrass had started, and I could hear like moving or something in the background and just pegging it down. It was good times. But that year, Razorlight and Faithless headlined that day. I very much remember that, along with, oh yeah, you had Supergrass.
Morrissey was supposed to play that year, but didn't, pulled out for some reason.
Yes, he did, and Travis filled in instead. Goldfrapp were there as well. Oh man, it was a great lineup. But I've heard that was really funny. Well, not really funny for them, but they flew in Fran Healy, from the singer of Travis, and apparently he suffers with like massive vertigo, but they flew him in by helicopter. So he was doing this headline show, and I think he was a little bit disorientated from that, and I remember him like forgetting lines and asking people in the audience for lines. It was yeah, it was kind of special because of that though.
What kind of lines?
Ooh ah. What are we going to play then?
But Travis, I think after that, I know we probably did this last week, but okay,
cool. Right. So here's one by Travis. You've got to sing along with us on this one.
crowd are back.
Yes, that was Travis, and yeah, good old gig, good old gig. That lineup also had Ray Davies on it. Yeah, yeah, I believe it had Ray on it as well. Yeah, it was good. REM were there. Yes, I'm going to say REM. And yeah, 2006 Dave Shepherd. We're getting there. We're getting there. Foo Fighters and Coldplay. That's all right. No, that's cool. Right. Yeah. So where are we moving in time?
You can move on to 2006 if you want.
Yeah, go on then. As Dave Shepherd said, 2006 Foo Fighters and Coldplay. What do you fancy? And this was your first time for going, am I right? If we can find the tune, the instruction manual. Yes, but I'll say this is the first time you went on it. Did you go this year? 2005, right?
I think it might have been.
Yes. So, and yeah, it was cool. It was another one. The weather was blooming lovely. The Foo Fighters, that was the first time I'd seen them live, and I was a massive, massive fan. And I just realised they are one of the tightest rock bands you will ever see. Like, everything is just... They've got this way of playing amazingly hard, but also everything is super precise and just ridiculously rehearsed. It is, and it was like this is what really good rock bands sound like. And yeah, somehow Dave Grohl has got this way of like telling stories to thousands of people, and you feel like you're literally in his front room. He like. He's got a way of just making you feel that he's talking at you. He's, yeah, a ridiculously great player and performer. Right, are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, times like these. Yes, yeah. Bloody love that song. Yes, I agree, Matt, they are godly. What's that? Hannah Victoria, Kenyon saw them at Reading at 2000, in 2005. Yes, another classic festival. No, I must have gone to Reading. I think I went to Reading the year after, actually. Muse, whenever Muse and the Arctic Monkeys sort of played one after the other, that was pretty banging. And the Raconteurs as well. Hello, Julia Flynn. I thought you was here, but I might have got that wrong. But I'm glad you're back anyway. Good to see you.
Popped out, popped in. Sunday, 2006.
Sunday, 2006. Now, I remember this year quite well because I remembered to bring my tent, but I didn't remember to bring my tent poles to support the structure. And it was raining as I turned up, and I didn't want to spend my beer money on buying a new tent, so I bought the smallest one I could find, and it was literally long enough to go up to my shins. So every morning I'd wake up with just damp shins. I couldn't stand up in it. It was literally just like it was basically a sleeping bag of a tent. But it did the job. It got me through it.
Along with copious amounts of whiskey and red wine, I would have.
Yeah. That's when we learned that beers got really, really warm. So it was just easier to drink red wine and whiskey. That classic combination. Okay, fair, yeah, I'll get my years mixed up, don't mind me. Go on then, ready?
Look how they shine for you. leave myself down.
That was great fun, and yeah, just gonna shout when we played New Year's Eve at the Wedgwood Rooms with Mad for It, which we're first of all we're all missing the Wedgwood Rooms, and two miss playing with the Mad for It guys, but we played at Yellow, and it was just so much fun, and everyone sang along. And I know some of you who are watching were there. Pip, yeah, you were with us, and yeah, it was just great fun. It was a really nice moment. So cheers for that. Eugene from the Saints.
Hello, mate.
Right, so actually this seems like a very apt moment. We're a little bit excited about next Thursday because basically during the NHS clap, the Saints pub in Millbrook have been having bands play on their roof of all the places. And Eugene's kindly asked if we fancy playing on top of the roof of the Saints, obviously weather permitting, and live streaming it next week. So keep a lookout on our page. But right,
bonus stream.
You're not afraid of heights, are you? Right?
No, it's not the tallest pub in the world.
No, we'll be all right. And yes, we're going up there, and I do believe we're going to be joined by Mr. Andrew Booth, another fine musician from the South Coast Collective. So I believe that'll be on the Saints page. So we'll post the information where to watch it, but obviously we can share it on our page as well. But if you've got nothing on next Thursday, fingers crossed for the weather. If not, I think we're just going to play, under some covering. But yeah, looking forward to that. Cheers, Eugene, man. Where are we? 2007.
We are in 2007. I remember this year. It was a good lineup this year. Snow Patrol, Muse, and the Stones. It was also the first year I think Kasabian played, but they were second on, maybe before Snow Patrol, before Muse, one of them, I can't remember.
I think they was before Muse, and Amanda's put brilliant Night of the Wedge. Yes, cheers for coming down to that as well. Yeah, coming down to all our gigs at the Wedge, actually, Amanda, so thanks very much. That year was brilliant. I'm a massive Kasabian fan, massive Muse fan. It just a chance to see the Rolling Stones just over the water from Portsmouth is always good. What are we playing? Hannah, I think we're going to have a go at this tune. It's something we've not done before, and I know you're a massive Snow Patrol fan, so please be gentle with your expectations.
Might be missing a verse or two, but, we can only try it. No, wait. There we are.
Little rhythm.
Yeah. Do it all. Everything
chasing car round our ears. Need your grace to remind me to find my own.
Yeah, glad you enjoyed it, Hannah. No worries. And Eugene, we miss you too. And to anyone that's not been to the Saints pub, it's just such a cracking place for live music. The people, the atmosphere are brilliant. Eugene's a legend. And I always look forward to the next time we play there. We know it's going to be good fun. So we can't wait to get back there as a regular thing. And cheers, Chris Lee, and cheers, Lacey, as well.
Might give Muse a miss, 'cause I think that's going to be really hard, like impossible hard.
So yeah, Matt Bellamy's just a virtuoso guitarist / scenery person. So we're going to give music a miss because they're ridiculously difficult. But
skip to the Rolling Stones, which I remember watching this on a Sunday. I'd had a lot of medicine. I was very wobbly, and there was one point, and the stage just started moving towards me. I was halfway back.
Yeah.
And it took me until it was probably about 100 feet away, and it ended up about 20 feet away. But until it was about 25 feet away, I was still convinced that I was just pissed and that it moved. It was just...
Yeah, they had a whole motorised stage. And if I remember right, it pretty much made you in the front row. Yeah, you didn't know it was coming. So it's just like, oh, my God, like Charlie Watts is like...
I must be battered. I swear they're getting closer.
They were great. That was the Bigger Bang tour, wasn't it? That was, ridiculously good. I reckon we should play a bit of Rolling Stones, and I think it's got to be Whiskey Time.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What Stones one?
I suppose you got Satisfaction, got the last time. Is there anything? We got Gimme. I do like Gimme. Be a bit last time. Go on then. We're going to play The Last Time.
Listen to my advice. This could be the last time, maybe last time, no. Last time, baby, I want more. Last time, baby, I want more. This could be the last time. This could be the last time. This could be the last time. This could be the last time.
Yeah, Chris Lee's commented with medicine is great stuff. Yeah, it's good for you.
It is. Heals all.
Right, yes. Yep, Rolling Stones, having it. And also, that was, we were lucky enough to get to see Amy Winehouse, weren't we?
Yeah, she was very good.
Yeah, she smashed it.
I mean, she was, if you're talking about medicine, I'd say she was ahead of me.
Yeah, and she got out and played with the Rolling Stones. I can't for the life of me remember what song they did, but it was really cool. Along with Paolo Nutini, he was battered as well, wasn't he? I reckon backstage was a bit of a do because it was like, Paolo's definitely struggling to stand up. He's Scottish, yeah, you're right. It is whiskey time, isn't it?
Hallelujah.
Whiskey time with Rye and Nathan.
Mmm, that's juicy. That's juicy.
Whiskey?
Right. What we got today, right?
We got a treat. It's one of my desert island whiskies, this. Which always changes a bit, but and not that you should really drink whiskey on a desert island, I'd say.
That's Bear Grylls survival.
But don't worry about that. It's attention to detail on that. We've got a...
Unraveling it.
Got any, like, smarmy background music?
Oh, yeah, got it. Let's do that stuff. Right. 2 seconds.
There it is. We're going for a Deanston 12, Nate. That's what we got. Listen to this, cool.
Oh.
Good always town good whiskey from the pop.
I
Highland. From the Deanston Mill. It is a non-chill feel, 46.3, so it's got a bit of kick, you know.
And Craig Ward has just joined us for whiskey time. Oh yeah, you know when to turn up. It's always whiskey time. Yes. All right. Well, obviously, if you've got a whiskey in the house, now's the time to drink it, whether you like it or not. I'm afraid you've got to have one with us.
We implore you.
But if not, the closest thing you've got to whiskey, whatever that may be. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'll go for some. That music keeps stopping for some reason. That's how I'm feeling today. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for joining us for 10 shows as well. Actually, it's 11 shows if you count the NHS one as well. So, thank you. Cheers.
Wrap your nose around that. Bit that in it. Good. Can't.
That is a desert island whiskey. I'd have that. It's like, right, you can either have like a 10 and some medical supplies and, water, or a bottle of Deanston 12.
Smash that back. You're done. Marzipan. What year were we in then? Oh, 2008.
Was anyone at the 2008 Isle of Wight Festival?
We were.
Well, yes. Were we?
We were. I remember it.
So what?
Kaiser Chiefs on the Friday, Sex Pistols on the Saturday,
Yes.
and the Police on
Yeah.
Sunday.
That's right. We have discussed this as well. Yeah, that was another rather good one. Oh, it says Ryan Hill is watching. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Cheers, Craig.
So Kaisers I'm not sure about.
Yep.
Just having a think now.
Please.
Oh yeah, might have to be straight to the Sunday, I reckon.
Right. So this is one that we don't usually do, and it's for anyone that's tried to play the Police before, it is very hard to do, especially with Ryan trying to do all the bits. But they are very talented gentlemen. Well, the Police is hard to do unless you're Marley Blandford, who does a banging version of Roxanne. Hats off. I bumped it. Well, I didn't physically bump into him because that's not in the rules. But I saw him in a cemetery the other day, and it was nice. I had a text saying, "Is that you in the cemetery?" And it was Marley, and it was weird because you won't meet a happier, nicer person than Marley, and just to the setting of a cemetery, it was very unusual. But he's good, and he's working on lots of music of his own, and I can't wait to hear, and I can't wait to play with him again in the future. Go on then, we go for this. Right, ready? Shall I start this?
Woke up this morning, couldn't believe what I city in a battle. The city in a battle, yeah. The city in a battle, yeah.
Oh, nice one for taking that one on, Ryan. That's a beast, and that's very fun to play. Stu Copeland knew how to have fun on a drum kit. Yes, thank you very much for your kind words, and I'm glad it's reminding you of 2008. Right. Oh, whiskey. Right. Whiskey. 2009, and cheers, Denise. Glad you're loving it.
We were naughty this year. We never bought a ticket, but we snuck in on the Friday. Do you remember? Sunday, on the Sunday. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Not snuck in the conventional sense.
No, yeah.
In the sense that as people were leaving to going home before the last bands on the Sunday, we were politely asking if we would mind having their wristbands. But the trouble is, me and Rye have quite large hands, so trying to get a wristband not to snap and go over our wrists. I think at one point I said, don't worry if my thumb breaks, I just want to get in time for Simple Minds. I'll deal with it tomorrow. So we're here. So what are you going to go for?
We caught the last song of Simple Minds, didn't we? Just.
Oh, yeah. Was it Alive and Kicking or was it Waterfront?
I think it was Alive and Kicking.
Yeah. Oh man, what you gonna do? But I did watch the highlights afterwards, and they opened with Waterfront, and I wish I had broke my thumb. I was watching should have broke my thumb. Not very good for drumming though, so swings and roundabouts.
But we did get there for Neil Young, which was kind of the reason we went over there, wasn't it? So. Yeah, Hey Mama?
Yeah, go on, and he did play this, and it was bloody phenomenal, along with a version of Rockin' in the Free World, which had 4 reprises of it. He did this epic version of it. So. And
Don't Let It Bring You Down, I remember being particularly good. That was, but there we go. We died.
Go on then. This is my shout. If you're going to check out one song, I reckon "Don't Let It Bring You Down" by Neil Young is worth making it into your Spotify playlist of some sort. It's a lovely acoustic song. Brilliant song.
Hey,
Johnny Rotten.
Is this the story of Johnny Rotten?
Johnny Rotten. Johnny Rotten.
Experience and burn out, then she'll fade away. The king is gone, but he's not forgotten.
Neil Young. Hey, just as my greenhouse started watching. How are you, Mike, man? Yeah, looking forward to jam with you soon, dude. Yeah, bit of Neil Young. Actually, you told me in the week to listen to a bit of Cosby, Stills, Naths and Young and listen to their Deja Vu album, and I did, and it's bloody phenomenal. It's just an amazing sounding record. There you go. If you're going on a Neil Young tangent, actually, check out Cosby, Stills, Naths and Young, their Deja Vu album. It's filthy yet warm sounding.
Harmonies, man. The harmonies.
The harmonies. You got to hear it. It's a ridiculously good record. Right, so we're at 2010?
2010, yeah, where we got Jay-Z, Strokes, McCartney. Someone mentioned McCartney earlier, so we should probably do McCartney, shouldn't we?
Yes. Yeah, go on in. Is Macca singing that? Is Macca singing that? Yeah, he does sing it. Right. So, right, I'll do the thing right now. Ready?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She was just 17. If you know what I mean, I'm the worst to love. It's way beyond compare. But I'm never down to another. Since I saw her still young.
Thank you, Shirley. I hope that was all right.
Went too long notes.
Lacey, singing through it. Yes, that's what I like. The more singing, the better. Cool. 2000. Right, we're going to get on to 2011, getting through these, getting through the years. So, yeah, they've had some cracking lineups the other way. Where are we at? 2011. Where are we going?
Kings of Leon, Foos, Kasabian. Got this Kasabian.
Yeah, Kings of Leon, Foos, and Kasabian. We're going to go for some Kasabian. I think this, I might be wrong, but I think this one was quite rainy. So it was the sort of die-hard Kasabian fans that were there. I might be wrong on that, but I think that was the case. I was going to say, do you want to take, if you're not using it? Kasabian, what a band. Bloody love a bit of Kasabian. Yes, that was one I wish I was there at.
Marching through now. Petty, Pearl Jam, 2012. I don't really know any of these. I mean, I'm happy to have a blag maybe at the Sunday in 2012, but...
It's up to you, man. Where are you feeling? Right, so we had Tom Petty, Pearl Jam, and Bruce Springsteen. So, what a legendary lineup.
I really like all those bands.
Oh, I miss Tom Petty.
This is going back to the White Rabbit days, isn't it? Let's have a go. Let's have a go at the Sunday.
We're going to have a go a bit of Bruce. Oh, yeah, a bit of the boss. Loving that. Loving a bit of that.
I was in there somewhere. I don't know why.
So,
There's no reason for that.
when this is over, we are so going on a karaoke binge, all right? They're in there.
Perhaps it was Presley Albert's the thing for that one, I don't know.
Just 2000, were we on 16?
We are. 2013.
2013.
Oh, controversial here, because it's we had the Roses on the Friday or the Killers on the Saturday. Should we put it to a vote? I don't know. Just
no, should we?
we could do both.
Yeah, go on then. We're getting there. How many years we got left?
Well, that's 2013, so it'll be another 7 years technically. Could, you know.
It could get messy.
We'll have a go. It's at least another 7 songs. Well.
Who was the Sunday headliner? We're doing on that.
I didn't even bother to write that down because I knew there was no chance that I'd ever be able to do it. I think it's probably something like Calvin Harris or something like that. It's just.
All right. What do you fancy then?
It's up to you.
Raises?
Yeah, all right.
We're going to go for one by the Raises.
waterfall. She'll carry on through it all. She's a waterfall. See the steeple climb. Her hands as old as time. Soon to be put to the test. To be whispered in the wind of she'll carry on through it all. She's a waterfall. She'll carry on through it all. She's a waterfall.
Oh, thanks for the kind words. And sorry, Amanda, it was the Stone Roses or the Killers. Both amazing bands. Next time, all right, we'll get the Killers in. Right, moving for
2014.
2014.
2014, I think this was the first year that we went as a band because it was the Red Hot Chili Peppers on the Friday.
Yes. So, yeah, me and Ryan went over to play with Cassassin Street. We played the Hip Shaker tent, and that is, if anyone's been to the Isle of Wight knows that the Hip Shaker tent is just such it's just got such a cool vibe. Dave Clark, who runs it, he's just such a lovely guy with a passion just for cool, groovy music, psychedelia, like the kind of Northern Soul stuff, and yeah, it was great to play. But what was quite funny, I think it was this year, when basically we were playing and then everyone left the tent halfway through the set.
Yeah, I remember.
And we didn't have a clue what was going on because we had like in-ear monitors in and things like that. And it turns out the red arrows were flying over during our set.
It was, wow.
I thought there was a fire or something. I was like, is there an emergency? Why is everyone suddenly left halfway through? They seem to be enjoying it. And yeah, then we found out we were missing the red arrows, which I'm gutted because I love every time I get a chance to see the red arrows. But yeah, I've got to thank those guys for having the Hip Shaker guys for having us. That was very cool of them. It was a bloody brilliant weekend.
And I seem to remember our Rowan struggling a little bit during the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think
I'd have had a few too many drinks.
He might have passed out a little bit. So I don't remember much about him because I was holding him up.
Yes, actually, I wasn't there for that because I've also got to do a shout out for the Beats and Swing guys because they had me over to play bongos with their awesome DJs. So yeah, yeah, that was very cool. Luke Fuller, another lovely, amazing promoter. Yeah, he had all this awesome music going on, and I just got a jam with these amazing DJs while you were looking after us. I was playing some bongos.
Babysitting Rowan. So he's looked after me at plenty of festivals. He's, you know, we're a team.
Actually, seeing Rowan carry you is quite a sight.
Yeah, it's a bit like when you see like It's like building the pyramids when they were dragging them massive boulders, and he's just like, how are they doing that?
Go on, Ro. I'm just laughing from afar, just going, go on, Ro. You can do it.
But after all that, I don't know any Red Hot Chili Peppers, but on the Saturday, Kings of Leon played, apparently. Yeah, we would have seen them. Yeah. But I haven't played this since New Year, so this could go wrong. It's got an intro. It's got an intro.
I did not know this song was coming, and but it's another one. If anyone has played the song, the intro it's just going to go wrong.
It's going to clap.
Let's just do it.
I think I start 4.
I can't.
There we go. Leave me laying to make a sign. I know I watch it. They're watching. Are people talking? Kidding like crazy. There's people talking. Talking.
This sounds like an excuse, and it is, but I'm letting us off there. There was a general, I think we actually did do that all right, but there was a misfire on the snare.
Are we workmen blaming our tools?
Yes, we are. We are.
Cool.
But what I'm saying is it went wrong, but I think it was a technical error. And I think,
All right.
yeah. I'm going to say it might still be in there. Fingers crossed. Maybe I'm just convincing myself. I don't know.
We are moving on quick because we've got a lot of years to get in still.
We're going to burn through now. If you're still partying with us, just thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying Saturday night. Thanks to all of you that have been with us from when we started doing this. And I will say we're going to try and do something cheeky next week. We've been working on it. We're not quite there yet. That's all I'm saying. But we're always trying to push the boat out and improve this, as much as we can. And we might even have our jingle done as well.
Oui.
Yeah. Yes, it's all. But if you can join us next week, fingers crossed, we should have something up our sleeve.
Right, 2015. This is another year we played it. I think we should give Paul Caruana a shout out for driving us over there.
Paul Caruana of the amazing Casemates Rehearsal Studios and the fantastic guitarist in the tribute band Fleetwood Mac.
And part of the reason he drove us over there was to do his research and to see Fleetwood Mac that played on the Sunday.
Yes, indeed. They were bloody awesome. And I remember he was trying to watch the set intently and see what was going on. And I was just every song going, Paul, do you play this one?
Yeah.
Do you play this one? Paul. And the joke probably got old a lot quicker than I was getting tired of it.
Guitar's easy in this, Paul, isn't it? It's easy in this one.
It's easy in this one. Can you play this one? Yeah, probably ruined his weekend. Sorry,
Anyway.
Paul. That one's for Paul Caruana of Fleetwood Mac, and yeah, just a lovely guy and all-round talented, hard-working musician. And he's just put a bar into Casemates Rehearsal Studios.
It's probably the only bar serving alcohol in the city.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you could actually sit in.
Yeah, so he's made rehearsing a whole lot more fun.
Hey-o.
Right, we're going to get through these. We know it's late, so we're just going to burn through these.
2016. Could be that time.
Right, so I believe Faithless played 2016, who I say is just an absolute... Hello, Mac Brown. How are you doing, man? Hope you're all right. I was just talking about your lovely guitar teaching page last week, actually, and now he's joined us properly. So if you've ever wanted to learn the guitar, Mac Brown, who plays with the South Coast Collective and lots of brilliant other bands around town, is you guys to look for.
Soul Suspects.
So, yeah, Mac, put a link in. Do it. Get on it.
Cheeky.
Cheeky, go on. I might get guitar lessons. Let's do it. But yeah, he's, in all seriousness, he's an amazing teacher, a brilliant player and a lovely guy. So do check out Mac Brown. I think it's guitar teacher or guitar tutor. I'm not sure, but I should know, sorry. But we're going to play some Faithless. And so not only was this the first headline band that I saw at my very first festival, I was lucky enough to play percussion with Maxi Jazz, the singer, when he did a couple of DJ sets. And I will forever be thankful again for Luke Fuller from Beats and Swing for giving me the opportunity to do that at the Wedgwood Rooms twice. It was so much fun, and Maxi Jazz is just a chilled, lovely, lovely guy.
And I don't know whether Andy Hurst is watching, but I remember watching that. Very drunk.
With Andy.
There's a theme here.
Yeah, so...
I don't really know this, to be honest. I'm going to do my best with it.
I didn't know he was going to do this today, so I've got no idea how we're going to do it. Are you raving with us? This is the time to dance. Come on then, you ready? Right. Well, just thanks for sticking with us. It is getting late now, so we just want to say a massive thanks for our neighbours, Emma and James, for just being amazing as always. We might not get through up to current times. We should probably call it, and anything we've missed.
We've got a few more. We'll do the highlights of the last one. Killers played again in 2018.
Yeah, we did get asked for the Killers.
So we can do the Killers.
We'll get the Killers in, Amanda. We're gonna put that in for 2018.
Yeah, and then in 2019. No, I've got to go with Fatboy Slim. We can do that.
Well, then, we're going to finish on that. Thank you very much, everyone. You've been amazing as always. It is just massively appreciated, and yeah, it is really making our weekend special. That's the only way I can put it. So big thanks from me and Right. Let's party with these last 3 tunes. Woo! And Ben Quelch is watching. This next one's for you, Ben. Lovely to see you, Ben. Hope you're good. Missing playing with you. Want to hear you all singing along for this. We've been going so long, Ryan's monitors have run out of battery, so he can't actually hear himself. So he's just going to whip some headphones in. We're going to play one more song and just, yeah, cheers. Thanks so much. Thanks, Shirley. Thanks, Lacey. Thanks, Nan. Go on, Nan. Get in. Party on. Thanks, Michelle. And, yeah, we can't wait for festivals for return. So this is for when Mr. Noel Gallagher headlined. And if you'd like singing along with us as always, we'd love it. And hopefully we'll see you Thursday at the Saints.
How many special people change? How many lives living strange? Where we go, how we were getting high. So we walking down the hall, past the line, kind of bull. Where we go, how we were getting high. Someday you'll find me coming in the red side, the champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you'll find me coming in the red side, the champagne supernova, champagne supernova. soon.